about a social movement in South Africa known as Wachizungu, and startling revelations of building projects not being funded by the state that are not being investigated by the public protector, and secret evidence uncovered that proves other random acts of kindness in South Africa that are not politically motivated.
Good evening from the Wachizungu studios in Wachizunguville. In our top story tonight, a social movement going by the name of Wachizungu has come to our attention. Over to our field reporter, Wachizungu Safari Lendi.
While everything is quiet and peaceful in the leafy suburbs of suburban South Africa, the news team has uncovered evidence of a movement silently on the rise. Going by the name of Wachizungu, apparently derived from an old Swahili word referring to aimless wanderers, the movement's website, wachizungu.com, lies claim to having members from all over the world. Followers seem to include people from South Africa, Zambia, Namibia, Botswana, Luxembourg, Malaysia, Australia, the United Kingdom, the USA, and other countries in the world. Our research has shown that they have over 2,000 followers on Facebook and Twitter, and their website has been visited more than 139,000 times already. They claim to represent the philosophy of doing good deeds in society through acts of kindness and having fun at the same time. They have 17 projects focusing on a wide range of activities, including promoting African literature and art, mental well-being, and collecting money for other good causes. Very little else is known about the movement, except that they are open to anyone in the world to join them. They only allow positive thinking and contributions and believe in the future of Africa. Their logo is a tree representing the roots of humankind in Africa and the branches of all the people in the world.
Thank you, Wachizungu Safari Lendi. On to other news. Startling revelations of building projects that are not funded by the state and that are not being investigated by the public protector have been uncovered. Members of Wachizungu are involved in the project that brings together employers and domestic helpers in order to ensure proper housing is provided to the less fortunate. The funding comes solely from the pockets of Wachizungu, and homes being built or renovated belong to the domestic helpers. Shockingly, no state funding is used in all, and this has not attracted the attention of the authorities. To date, a home has been completed in Polokwane, another is under construction in Hammanskraal, and another in Mamelodi.
Secret footage obtained shows two Wachizungus visiting the home in Mamelodi, inspecting the progress of the renovations and engaging with the owner of the house. Amazingly, all the participants seem to be laughing and smiling about this affair. No complaints have yet been registered with any state authority, and Wachizungus refuse to identify themselves, saying that all people are actually Wachizungus if they choose to be.
One can only wonder why other people are being investigated by the public protector for not using their own money to build a house, while these Wachizungus and their domestic workers seem to get away with it with impunity. On another front, with the recent spate of random acts of kindness that has gone viral all over the world and seen on Facebook and YouTube, it seems the Wachizungu movement has been making it a habit to do random acts of kindness anyway. Our field reporter, Wachizungu Crazy Pink Lendi, reports.
We have met with sources at secret locations. Independent sources close to the Wachizungu movement have provided the news team with evidence of a range of acts of kindness, and sadly, no one seems to have any political agenda. It really seems to be never-ending actions undertaken by members of Wachizungu to make the world a better place.
Over 1.5 million rand worth of donations have gone so far towards charity. In one case, it seems Wachizungus have collected donations for the Putrid Foundation, who uses the money to buy brand new leather shoes for underprivileged children. Shocking photos obtained from sources close to this operation provides evidence of a Wachizungu crew participating in the annual Putrid rally organised in aid of the Putrid Foundation. Information obtained suggests that over 60 crews drive more than 8,000 kilometres across countries in southern Africa over a period of 18 days, promoting tourism in Africa and having a good time. This happens every year and seems to such a big secret anymore. The photos obtained by the new team from confidential sources show that the horrendous route they follow in the Pritchard Rally includes places like Cape Town, the Etosha National Park, the Victoria Falls in Zambia, and Lake Malawi. The rally is allegedly in its 5th year of operation. In 2013, the Wachizungu crew collected almost 1 million in aid of buying shoes. In a follow-up investigation, other sources have suggested that 2 crews will participate in the 2014 Pritchard Rally, and that they have allegedly already collected more than 70,000 for the Pritchard Foundation again.
Our roving camera has also obtained footage of an expedition in December 2013 organised by Wachizungu. The team's news undercover investigations have shown that many such trips are planned annually, and that they have already been to Kilimanjaro, visited gorillas in Rwanda, went to Mafia Island and Zanzibar, to name a few. Shockingly, these trips demonstrate that Africa is very accessible and tourists are very welcome. Most stressing of these travels is that they demonstrate that Africa is full of friendly people and not as dark and corrupt as many in the world may believe. In this December trip, evidence shows that the expedition travelled via Livingstone in Zambia, where there appears to be a Wachizungu orphanage and football team for orphans.
The footage obtained shows a well-known personality arriving unexpectedly at the orphanage. None other than Father Christmas arrived at the orphanage with bags of presents over Christmas, apparently donated by Wachizungu. Nobody knows how Father Christmas arrived there, or what exactly the connection is between him and the Wachizungu movement. There was evidence of balloons and decorations all over, with cream cakes, cold drinks, and sweets in abundance, and startlingly, the children seemed to have a lot of fun. As soon as the children had received their gifts and started playing with them, he apparently secretly snuck off. It is suspected that he may only return to Livingstone again in December 2014. The Wachizungu movement refused to make any comment when approached, saying acts of kindness do not have to be random only. The Constitution allows people to plan acts of kindness around Christmas, and therefore they claim to be perfectly entitled to do the same should they choose to do so. They refuse to provide any contact details for Father Christmas, stating contractual confidentiality as the reason why they did not want to do so. Other information obtained shows that the movement has also collected school fees, enabling the 20 orphans to go to school for the entire 2014. And have daily access to the local municipal sport ground under the care of the formerly established board of directors.
In another shocking revelation, it seems the Wachizungu movement has also been collecting funds for the Vincent Sabalalo Education Trust in Alexandra. They apparently have participated in the annual golf day, which raises funds for needy students. 2 bursaries for full fees for the duration of graduate studies at the University of Witwatersrand were given to students in February of this year. When approached for comment, Wachizungu refused to comment, saying that the authorities have more important things to focus on than them and what they do. They said that if some people are allowed to openly argue for economic freedom, then they should be allowed to participate unhindered too.
They did not want to go on camera because they claimed they were busy collecting money to buy new underwear for over 100 orphans in Alexandra as a random act of kindness, and which allegedly forms part of the Education Trust's projects. A secret photo that has been obtained showing some of these already collected and handed over to the trust.
Well, that is all for tonight. It would seem as if the world will soon be taken over by Wachizungus and random acts of kindness by everyone. For this reason, we nominate Darren Hillhouse, Mountain Shack Adventures, the Put Food Foundation, all the 2014 Put Food Rally crews, Monique Adams in Luxembourg, Shaw Foodie in Tasmania, Tilia Norgard in Indonesia, Suresh Shaimi in Kazakhstan, Corin Morpheus, and the rest of the other Wachizungu crew, and the rest of the other people who will be named in the titles to go out and do a random act of kindness. Make sure it is filmed and posted as soon as possible. Good evening from my side. May there be many more random acts of kindness. Good night.